Hello, everybody. Anybody here yet? I'm not exactly sure. Wait, let me turn down the quality de l'image. D'accord. Et maintenant, pour lever ce chat. Chat is what the word for cat in French. Freddy would be disappointed. Okay. It's like a good day to stream. Turn down this a little bit. Nice comfy volume as I'm here in my comfortable robe. Good day to everybody who may be coming in soon. Hello, Moonlight! Glad to see you here. The first one on the block. Today, we're going to be doing a drawing for a friend of generic name whose birthday is coming up soon. We will not disclose when, for the sake of their privacy, but I can still do a drawing. I found a Hershey bar in the freezer and I'm eating it. Ooh, that sounds yummy. It's like a frozen Reese's. Probably the same actually. Except minus the peanut butter. This is good. Gooder than a regular Reese's. A regular Hershey bar, not a regular Reese's. Looks pretty spot on. It's hard to eat. Yes, I can imagine so. How long's it been in there? Do you know? Probably a good while if it is that hard to eat. Well, bit by bit. Or you could just like hold the end in your mouth for a little bit so it gets all melty. A day. Ooh. So maybe I think like the best time would be like a couple hours. Or maybe maybe an hour. So it just chills. Because if you leave it in for more, it's going to be frozen solid. It's the kind of thing. Now, let's see. Through there. I had Taco Bell for dinner. That's the first time in quite a while, actually. Quite a while, actually, I mean. And hey, I got my mic back. We pulled on up my mom's house. I love these ears. These are some of the best ears I've drawn in quite a while. You never had Taco Bell? Oh boy. Well, if you ever find one, you'll be in for a treat. Now remember, if you do ever get to it and decide to have it, do not eat it too often because it's very bad for you. It's like the most unhealthy. I mean, I'm only assuming, but I can imagine it's the most unhealthy out of basically all the major fast food chains. Maybe not the most unhealthy. I don't know why I'm assuming that, but it's just really good. And, oh, and they got a lot of frozen stuff, like frozen drinks, you know, and Mountain Dew, pretty much. Like they're under the same company. The same company that owns Taco Bell owns Mountain Dew. So. Do you like McDonald's sausage burritos? I've never had them before, but I suppose I should give it a try someday. My favorite breakfast food from the My favorite breakfast food from McDonald's is the bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle. This is all nice, syrupy little pancakes. Fit so well with the cheesy egg. Favorite item is the bacon, egg, and cheese bagel. Eee. Gotta love bacon, gotta love eggs, and gotta love cheese. Now, whatever it's on can vary. It's perfectly fine. The griddles, the McGriddles are interesting because it's like, it's just a pancake basically. You have it as a sandwich. How did I do his here? Oh, that's the other one. I got the sketch right next to me, so I can look a little closer and see what I was trying to do. I think that's about right, anyways. I'm in a good mood, especially now that you're talking about food. I love to talk about food. I love to think about food, and I love to eat food. I'm a very foodie person. My favorite thing to get from Taco Bell is the frito burrito, because I love fritos and I like burritos. I just remembered, if I'm gonna be coloring this lad, I gotta go get a reference picture, because he is apparently an Arabian wolf, and I do not know the patterns of an Arabian wolf. I found a very cute picture of one, so I should be using that most definitely. Look at how charming this lad is, though. I perfectly captured the smugness of his face. And then he comes over to his big old car. This is the first time I've ever drawn a car, and I used a reference and tried to copy it as best as I could, like based on the angling and all. And even if I did copy it, I still think I did quite well. I might draw more cars in the future, if I start commissions soon. And ultimately, I think I could probably like set up commissions at least before I do the video. Like, as long as I got my prices out there, I could start accepting commissions. If people want to pay me. Hey, I'm on and out today. Healy Arctic, that's interesting. Hello. It's the speed lightning. Grease lightning, yes. Hi guys. Welcome to the domination zone. It's my Roblox suit. That's cool. That's cool. A nice chill day. I realized though that my playlist, my regular stream playlist, has every type of music, and so later on, the songs that I'm planning on hearing that I just added, they're they're like metal stuff. But then you come to stuff like this, and it's just like, well, that's kind of interesting to have in the same playlist. If I put it on shuffle, there's still that awkward transition from that nice piano song to Yoshi Megalovania. So, anything's possible. You just put your mind to it. I don't know how I got that statement out of that, but I did. Yeah, I'm using all black pen today too, because I just don't have the patience to deal with the transparency of the pencil. I feel like that should only be for colorless drawings, where I'm attempting to imitate a pencil sketch on the computer and do some specific shading effects. Because I was testing around one time about some of the things that I could do, and I was ultimately able to make a really nice effect. Certain times. It was just a practice. So. Who am I drawing today? I'm drawing a friend of a friend. And his birthday is coming up soon. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to disclose who. You guys don't know him. But it's for his birthday. So I figured it'd be a good thing to do. It's not yet. And I'm not going to disclose when his birthday is either. But you know. Everlong by the Foo Fighters. Remember that transparent pencil can be used for only the inside lines. Ah, yes. Maybe I'll experiment a little bit. The important thing too is that the coloring is a bit off. I think at that point though, Rather than using the pencil, would it be better if, like, I were that that technique where I change the pen to the color that I'm drawing, except a little bit darker. Although, it's kind of a tough thing, because I could get that kind of effect with the pencil, where there's a change in transparency throughout the line, too. That could be doubly effective. But also, just trying to visualize how I would do it. Because right now, if I use the fill bucket, it still shows a very rigid pixel border right along the inside of it. And I want to figure out a way to mitigate that. Doubly. Like, let's see if I got an example. I'll use the pencil, like 5, and just draw a circle. I like it too. So now I'll use red as a very visible color. We take the fill bucket. If I do 0 pixels, then we get this white edge around the outside. Unless I were to change the tolerance, which would kind of be the same effect as changing the expansion of the pixel. You see, it looks kind of rigid against it. Now, if we were to expand the pixel too, I think the effect is better if it's lighter. Maybe from a distance it really doesn't matter. Hold on, let me redraw this circle. Like that. With a lighter color. Put it in a layer below. See, if we look into there, I don't like the way that, like, edge creates. So if we try it 0 expansion, it's a rigid edge. Especially there, like you can see, the changes in tone. There's little white spots. Now, let's try expansion of 3 pixels. That is almost closer, because it fills in all this gray space. And instead of like a gray, it's just a darker version of the red now, because it's in a layer below. But even still, we get some of this pixelation on the outside. It just doesn't look right up close, because the pencil doesn't change shape like the same amount. So I have to think about it. So that's my stance as to why I'm debating whether to use the pen or the pencil. I'll let you guys make your judgments though. What do you think I should do? Like, with the thing that I was doing with the pencil to show how it looks when you try and fill in the color. I'm trying to I don't know if it's like the pixelation that occurs around the edges. I'm not sure if it's worth the effort to try and incorporate, because I mean, I could say, okay, it's far enough away so it really doesn't matter. How's the motivation going? It's going all right. So the question would be, is the amount of pixelation that shows up with the pencil worth it to do it in pencil, the internal lines? Or should I stick it to all pen? Wait, shoot. What the hell happened? Oh, that's not the delete layer. Oh shoot. the pencil. Shoot, hold on. No. No, 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 no. The pencil is good in terms of making the lines, like I could change both the opacity of it and the thickness. So there's certain parts that could be more defined than others. But when filling in the shapes is the problem. Like, if we were to look at this, hold on, let me show the different expansions. This is with 0 pixels. And so at certain times with lines, there could be leaving this ugly area here where there's a little bit of pixelation. And still from far away, you can see that. I can correct it in individual spots, but I'm going to have to do that around all of the edges that I fill in with. Now, some ways I could try and mitigate that. Raise the tolerance so it has more pixels to fill in. But even then, you could see beneath the pencil. And then there's still a little bit of pixelation there. I'm trying to determine what degree is noticeable. The pen is better. Alright. That's what I was thinking at first. So this would ultimately be for all the lines, in the sense that trying to use the pencil is like, there's the possibility of that happening. And I'm just more used to using pen. For ones that I want to try and make look really nice, I'll experiment with other types of drawings. Okay, so continuing now, let's see. And even too, there's some opacity not opacity tricks, but like the overall thickness of the pen can change too, along the base. So as long as I can get that effect down, then I'll ultimately be better off using the pen. The only problem is when it looks too bulky, like the pen. But as long as you keep a thin enough pen, it shouldn't look too bulky. The only question is how far away or the resolution of the image. Because if you zoom out too far and the pen is too small, then certain times it could look all fuzzy. Not this kind of fuzzy, but you know what I mean. Mitigate that if you start using a higher resolution. Well, I was using a really high resolution at the start. Like 4032 by 3024, it's a really high resolution. But in the sense that when you do show the high resolution, it shows the individual pixelation of it. Like, it's really hard to describe. Let me see if I can send you a picture of what I'm trying to say. Let me go back to albums, see if I can find a picture where I use that highest resolution. It's not showing as much of a thing as it was before. So I guess it's a good thing. This is still a rather high resolution. I remember in the old days, like when I would look on my phone back at old pictures, that the resolution would be a little funky, or the result of the high resolution, because there were so many pixels that when it tried to load it all, it would show up as like blocky. And I look back to old pictures where that happened, but that doesn't happen so much unless it's on DeviantArt. I'm thinking about where it does that. Then again, DeviantArt's different, so we'll have to see. Right, so the thing I'm most excited about for this is this background, and ultimately just coloring the car. Another thing. Death Note. Is that Metallica? Yes, it is. That's what I'm saying. We went from nice, soothing, chill music to this. I mean, this is still awesome, but like, it's different. We got 4 viewers. As opposed to 5 earlier. That's alright. I'm not gonna do the gorge of the nose. I'm gonna shade it. It's a nice boy. I love his eyebrows. Can't wait to play this song with you on Clone. That's gonna be fun. Does anybody else here play Clone Hero? Please tell me we're not the only ones. Because it would be so fun just to have a bunch of other friends that play Clone Hero. Like, I mean, I like being able to play with all of you guys. That's just that concept. Like, we could have 4-player games and all. I love playing with you, Ray. I love playing with the gang on the Discord server. Yeah, it is a free game. You just gotta download a lot of different songs for it. But as long as you're okay with that, then we'll shoot. Everybody I've tried to ask though, like my IRL friends, they're all like, "No, we don't want to play." I'm like, "Why not? It's so fun." Oh, shoot, I'm sorry, I keep forgetting about that. I wonder if they will have a Clone Hero mobile version. I feel like they've been working on that. If not, they've been doing something along the lines of that. Maybe for the Switch, I think that's what I saw. I'll give Moonlight a big old hug. Buddy of the day. Because you're all buddies about always. Lone here with that drum. Yeah, they have the drums. Imagine the Mario theme on here. Yeah, that'd be fun. I think the thing is they have like they imported drums, so they're definitely still working on things to include. It's just a matter of when it will come. Did we ever discuss what his eye color is going to be? Or if he's going to have irises? I personally just prefer not giving him irises at all. Because oftentimes the pupil is too thin. It just makes it seem like bigger than it should be. I don't know if that's just a me thing. Or whatever. Alright, cool. See, he looks like a mechanic almost. Amber ones. Ah, yes. Or maybe I could do a somewhat of a thing where it's like you have, like, you do it the way they had with the real animals, where it's like the part where it would be white is the color instead. Ah, that's really creepy. Never mind. Ooh. See, it just transitions to the most random of songs. I wonder if I should go about reorganizing it someday. Possiblement. Dans le futur. Ah ouais, je dois pratiquer ma français pour ma parlage? Non, I don't think that's a word. En parler en français. Pour l'examen en français qui est au jeudi. Okay. Now that's a question. Let's look for a second. For just a second, take out this letter. Okay, Mr. Smarty Pants. Okay. See, I screwed up with the eyes. Because now it looks like they're kind of facing in two different directions. The chat is a bit cut off on the right. Just a wee bit. Alright. Let's be aware of the thickness of this thing. Hey, what the heck? Oh! I accidentally resized OBS. That's why. Boop. Okay. Let's see. Let's measure the width. See, it's about the same, but my eyes are tricking me to say that they're not. Now, just to let you guys know, I will not be staying up too terribly late tonight. I'm going at 9. 9 is the latest that I could stay up because I have an exam tomorrow. When eyes trick your eyes. Welcome back, Moonlight. Let's see how he looks. Yes. If we take his eye, his pupil rather, and move it off to the side with the other one. Oh, that's snazzy right there. I like that a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna keep him looking off to the side just a little bit. Well, actually, first let's see the other end. If we can get him to look directly at the camera. Because this amount of snaz, I think he'd be the kind of person that would look at the camera with this amount of snaz. Why am I using snaz as a verb or a noun? That's the hardest thing too, getting someone to look at the camera. Or not the camera, the perspective that you're trying to capture in, if this were a photo at least. See, now he looks cross-eyed. So perhaps I need to do a little bit of both. So now we take this eye. Just a hair to the right. There we go. That is spot on. I just had a funny thought. Give me a minute. Probably for stream highlights. When I get to that. Whenever I get to that, at least. Let's just do this. Then do this. Boop. Oh boy, what a lovely day it is. See my car over here? It's pretty nice, don't you think? I think so. Anyways, I got stuff to do. That's great. Oh geez, is that a spider hanging from my glasses? It better not be. If you want, bring him to the stream and when I give him the final picture, show him that part of the stream. Hello, Cerebroflux. Welcome to the stream. That makes me think too about potential animations in the future. Things that I could do. Pretty much all I gotta do is move the eye. I'm doing good, Servo. Thank you for asking. Alright. So I think I'm gonna do... You know, I'll just do work one part at a time. I was gonna say I would probably try and color up the head first, just to get a sense of what he would look like overall. But I think it would be better to start working piece by piece, you know? Doing all the line work first. And that way, that makes sense, because you can be done with one part, and if you want to alter like your trajectory, you can. Like if I for some reason decided, hey, maybe I don't want to color this. I do want to color it. But if I just decided that I didn't want to, I could make that decision without having to go back on anything. Planning wise, at least. Seems like it'd be nice. Okay, so he's got a little bit of a shrug to his shoulders. Or a little bit of a curve, at least. Do the pattern for the reference wolf as you like. Yeah, I got you. That's going to be the fun part too. Drawing patterns. I remember when I was doing Rosemarie's patterns, I was having a lot of fun with it. Because you could see how she's constructed in terms of layers and everything just like that. It's perfect. You could see like the amount of care that Mother Nature had put into her creatures. And you can see the same kind of thing when you take your own spin on it. That's better with that. Maybe. Or Valerie. Oh yeah, I still gotta draw her too. She's gonna be fun to draw. Thank you, server. See, I'm sorry. I just really have a thing for tall girls, and I just saw that, like, the way Valerie looked. I just feel like, okay, she'd be a yeah. Like on the server, like the Discord server, Atlas was going into Champions Online, and we helped to make a custom character, and then we named her Valerie, and we were kind of like joking that she's the server mom. And realistically, I think that might be kind of nice, you know, just having like a mascot. And I feel like tall women are kind of like motherly figures, and it's just nice to see, you know. It makes me think of Cassidy too, and that's why when I drew her like that, I immediately thought, when she's got a little brother, she takes good care of him. Yeah. It's alright that you didn't know who she was. And people have people use the server for their own different needs. You don't have to be there, you don't have to participate if you don't want to. All that matters is that you have fun and that you're comfortable. Good! It's good! When talking about any food. What was that bug? There was a bug that was in front of me before. And I thought it was like a gnat or something, so I swatted at it, but it just hung there for a second. So I thought it might have been a spider, but I don't see the spider now. And I'm kind of anxious. We'll have his jacket whip up like that. There we go. We'll go. Yeah, I'll give him another finger. Beforehand. What did I have for breakfast today? Okay. Ah, there is a net. It's a fruit fly, actually. Boof. Not a spider, at least. That's good. I am not a piece of fruit. Go away. Oh my gosh. Oh, I spit all over my tablet. And there's the fly. Ah, I got you. You shall cause no harm anymore. Smoosh. Sometimes I wonder why there are some bugs that are just that small. I mean, I know humans are not, like, the only animal on the planet. But what animal would even eat them that small? Like, you think frogs and stuff, yeah, they eat flies. Little fruit flies are just... It's like a really tiny fruit fly. Because he was buzzing around my head. And I didn't see any conceivable way to catch him and get him outside. And I wanted him to stop bugging me. He would not stop flying around. I'm sorry if that upsets you. Now, spiders, if they're far away from me, I'm not going to deal with them. Really any kind of bug. Other than like fruit flies. Anything that doesn't fly, I'm just not going to deal with. Because as long as it's far away from me, it's not my concern. But if it's going to buzz around my head, and I feel like I got to take action, you know? Just making sure in case you're a guy that likes bugs, because I know there are some people that like them, and I respect them to the sense that they can stand up to that. And especially in terms of like personas, moth personas are adorable. They're rare, but they're adorable. Moths in real life, however, are like the kinds that you get in the house. I hate them more than anything. They are my least favorite type of bug. Looks so nice, indeed. See ya, Servo. What time is it? 8:17, so I got about 45 minutes. I think that should be ample time to get the line works done for this Chad. Ugh. I just had a weird thought. Imagine what life would be like if you were a flower. Constantly opening up and closing every day with the sun. Just being able to live out there with in one with the world, you know? It's not like many animals would eat you. You just kind of go about there, being just an aspect of beauty about nature. Like Mother Nature's way of just sprucing things up. Even if her creatures are already magnificent on their own. Just an element of extra beauty. And you think of all the different types there are. It's just fascinating, really. I love when I forget that I add music to the playlist. We got a really nice drop. Got 3 days of school left. That's awesome, Moonlight. Have you really been given any work in the past few days, or is it all just like simple stuff? Because it would be nice if they gave you a break. Because at this point, I can imagine even the teachers would want the school year to be over. Nice. I really hope I don't have too much work after the exams either. Just simple stuff, along the lines of what you got. See, it's troubling because I had said that I was gonna wait and do like the individual parts first, but like I really want to see how he looks in this jacket. Nice green color. Studying? Ugh. The thing is, For psychology, I'm pretty confident that all I need to do is review what terms there are. I don't even need to know what they mean, or even review what they mean, because I just know what they mean. You know, I'm very good at psychology. Like, I understand instinctually, and I can write for a long time about them. I just need to clarify which ones I might be a little bit unsure about, and then I should be good. Mainly that would be within the parts of the brain. But as for French and stats, those are going to be rather tricky. So as soon as I'm done with that, I am going to start cracking down on that. Practicing speaking with French. Checking what kinds of conversations that I'll be expected to have on the exam day. And for stats, I really don't know what to do. I think I'm just going to go look at the formulas. I know relatively what to do with the free response questions. It's just a matter of making sure I choose the right thing. That's all. And he gets smart. I've been smart! What are you talking about? I'm just kidding. No. Ooh, no. Get back here. What? What did I do? Oh. Moonlight, would you like a cookie? I've got lots of cookies. Of all different types of kinds and stuffs. I could make you any type of cookie you want while just pulling it out of my pants pocket. Yes, cookie. Which kind would you like? Or might I suggest oatmeal butterscotch? They're my mama's recipe. Chocolate cookies? Alright, I shall give you one. Here you go. I pulled a chocolate cookie out of my pocket. This song is epic. It gives me a serious Pirates of the Caribbean vibe for the first half, but then it just gets epic. We sail into black. We sail into the black. Everything's been going pretty nice. Alright. We'll be here still. I feel like this would be a really good song for like a steampunk kind of video where they're constructing like a giant robot, and then once it really starts to pick up, that's when the robot is active and like goes on a rampage. Or like an army of robots. That'd be amazing. You'll see what I mean in a little bit. Me too. See, now they're getting activated. This part's so heavy. All systems engaged. The onslaught begins. And it's interesting too, because it's like slow and fast at the same time. Like having the intensity of a robot army, but they're all still slowly trudging along, ready to annihilate a species. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Ready to mow down the meaty. Just shows up in a giant personal robot. No problem. Hope you enjoy your stay. Look at how snazzy this food looks. Tell him he's fun to mess with. Well, no, because it's still a surprise, but you know. He does not need a cig. I do not appreciate smoking. He sees tongue. SIGs are for minis. Do you want to be a mini? Because we have a video to show what happens to minis. You can look on my channel for it. It's called When Somebody Beat a Mini. I'm just joking, of course, but you know. No. He is not that kind of person at all. None of my characters, only one of my characters is a smoker, and I've only used once. I've only set up in the framework for what's going to happen. And she's trying to quit because smoking is bad. Smoking is very bad, of all kinds. So no smokes. None. Now here's another song by Machine Head. I have not heard the full thing, so we're in for a treat. I'm gonna turn it up a bit. I just heard the intro and said, yeah, this sounds good. Based on the intro at least, I feel like this might be a good song for a speed art video if I would do it. Machine body. What about machine foot? Machine nose. Oh no. Yeah, this is so epic. I love it. No, I did not go to Go World, really. That's been a while. So, I'll see you later then. I don't remember if you are. I'm sorry. It's been a long time. Just because I'm overly curious about what his fur pattern's gonna look like, I'm gonna start coloring what we got of him so far. A bit of a darker green. Alright. Like that. Welcome back, Mooney Booney. Where did you go? Now these sweats, we're gonna do a nice camo. shoot. I love how I immediately know now when I screwed up. It's mighty fun. Thank you very much, Moon. And indeed, it's nice to have you back. This is so heavy, oh my god. The woodland. That's going to be tough to draw. Just putting it out there right now. Go ahead, Max. I'll just feign these shapes. So it's well, just like that, pretty much, actually. Holy hell, this solo is epic, though. Well, my bad. Go away. I'll just do this. Wait! I think I have an interesting proposal. What is this interesting proposal you have? Red Tiger Camo from COD 4. All black pants with horizontal tigers. What color would the stripes be? I think it's a good idea, yeah. Yeah, but it's a red face with black stripes. I think red would be too much of a clash. I think instead, whatever color here would be, we can have it balance off with that. Let's see. Let me see if I can get a reference image at least. Alright, so that's the end of the playlist. We'll move back to the beginning. I haven't been to the beginning of this playlist in forever. Let me just quick put the away thing on. Why does my screen keep resizing? Did everything get shrunk? Funny. Anyway, let's see. Don't forget to remove the live stream. Hello, the Fox Gamer. Welcome to the stream. Just wanted to make sure I got my correct reference image open. Correct. Thank you, the Fox Gamer. The hardest part is picking a base color for the coat. Like, it looks like it could be any of his colors, really. So I want to think that the closest thing to the base color is that brownish that's on his legs. So I'll give him that for the most part, and then we'll color on extra from there. Would be two base colors. What would they be then? The darker shade of brown at the top and the lighter one at the bottom. Ah, okay. So then the one up top is a bit more like that. We got the ones on his feet. Ah, alright. Are you sure that's not blue leopard? Because that looks like a different type of, like, spottage. Oh, so I guess that's why you guys joke about it. Nice. I got no reason Give me the meaning behind the way that I feel. When I was bleeding, I found myself just wasting time. If the ramen is here. Hello, I was Shatterbird. Welcome to the stream. Chateau vert is green hat in French. That's kind of interesting. No. Don't wanna miss it. It's not something. I just want it again. It's like magic. Oh, so tragic. Let's make it happen. What you got, girl? Something so amazing. Oh yeah, yeah. Just my girl. Something that can change me, yeah, 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 yeah. Man, this boy. He is looking so fine. Such a fine boy. Something so amazing. Oh yeah, yeah. Something that can change me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Smash Mouth. And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. You like hanging out with your two Moon in the little chill hop. You know, I've had a thought for a while. Imagine what it would be like if you, or, well, I'll say me in this case, if I was the only person that was somehow able to, like, turn into an actual one of my characters and, like, realistically be animated like that. I could just live stream and do whatever as this character would get a lot of attention from that. It would be really cool. Just being able to do anything, and that would just be cool because it's not something people usually are used to. It'd be like animation, but really, really, really good. Because it's in the moment, and I could do whatever I want. It'd be so special. I'm so happy that I can eat something different from the pizza for 3 weeks. Oh my gosh. I'm glad you got some instant ramen. Left eye is thinner than the right one. Yes, all the eyeball to the iris. Left is thinner than the right. Let's see. Because to me they look the same size. That's what screws with me. Because left and right look like different sizes to me. And they are the same size. Look it. It's like almost like an optical illusion. Unless it's ever so slightly. Maybe up here. Where are we talking? Like up here? Whoa. Whoa. See, it messes with me too, except it does this on the paper. That's why I always gotta check with like a ruler, with like flipping it over. See, when you flip it over, it does look a bit wonky. But then you'll do the check again. Boop. Boop. It doesn't make sense. The right eye actually has more lower... Wait, let me flip it back over. The right eye actually has more lower round up real estate. Like, it thins out faster here, I guess. And just the general shape. But you can also condone that to the eyebrow, the way it's like curved up there. That might also just be messing with our perspective on it. From a distance you really can't tell either way. All you see is this hunk in front of his car. I got about 3 minutes. What can I do in that time? Maybe just a little bit more head patterns. So we'll have a different layer. Patterns. The Arabian wolf depicted here has a sort of reddish snout. That is white. Now, I'm going to try... You dropped your ramen! No! I refuse to let that happen. So let's do the airbrush. Let's see how patterning goes here. Because before I had tried to use... Before, like with Rosemary, I had sectioned it off in certain parts, but I think it might work better with an airbrush. So let's see. And that way you can apply different levels of each pattern too. Yeah. At least I tried to be. Back then, I really wasn't as successful as it. The only issue then becomes coloring if I switch between different kinds. It looks weird. Hello, Mr. Flick. I regret to inform you that I'm about to leave because I gotta get to bed nice and early tonight. I've got an exam tomorrow and don't want to miss it. Well, not that I don't want to miss it, but I want to be in the best mental state possible. Alright. See you later, Owen. What time is it? Yeah, it's right on the dot at 9 o'clock. Starting to come together a little bit. I think at least. What do you think, Generic? Do you think that looks nice from a distance? Not exactly done with it, but the starting bits. Yeah, we are about to go. Just want to find a good place to stop. Okay. Cool beans. Alright. It is. Just wanted to check real quick. Players cannot be saved. What? Why can't they be saved in this format? The drawings? There we go. Alright. So that just about does it. I'll see you guys later now. See you whenever I'm about to go and finish this. Alright? Have a good evening, y'all. Oh, I was recording.